Welcome over to ChessWhiz TV episode 399. I'm your host, The Wiz. Today we're going to play another awesome chess. This is one that's going to be really sharp. It's called hierarchical chess, as you can see up there. The rules are your pieces have to move in order of their hierarchy. This is extremely restrictive. Some of our variants are like, well, you can pretty much play chess, and then halfway through the game you remember, oh yeah, kings can't move. But in this variant, you must move your pieces in order. So your first move has to be with a pawn. Force. Then your next move has to be with a knight. We're going to say knights are worse than bishops in the hierarchy. Then it has to be with the bishop, has to be with the rook, has to be with the queen, has to be with the king. You have to move your king next after that, and then back to the pawn. If you don't have a given piece, then you're allowed to skip it. But if you have it but can't move it, like if you need to move a pawn, but it's on a6 and blocked by an enemy pawn, then you lose. Like, it's super restrictive. Plus, if you got into check, like, ooh, you're in big trouble because you have to follow the hierarchy in order to get out of check. So you can pretty easily just get checkmated. Let's go play this with somebody. Play with a friend. I like how this says play with a friend. It makes me feel good, even though they're not my friends. But let's bring up Notepad and type in these rules. You must move your pieces in order. Pawn, knight, bishop, rook, queen. I'm typing. Hold on. Queen, king. It took me a little extra time because I typed queen and I spelled it Quuen, which was a little incorrect. He says, okay, so there's the pawns. Now we're going to go knights. If you cannot move, let's add a little more clarification. That's too loud for me. If you cannot move the right piece, bishop, bishop, rook. Castling is a rook move, so this is going to be legal. He can't castle. I just made that up, right? But no, I meant to say that all along. That castling is a rook move. Castling is a rook move. I typed that into my notepad. Okay, so he moved his rook. Now I have to move my queen. I'll go here. If you are in check, you must still obey. And now this is the really hard part. I'm going to turn on the notepad so you can see this. Bam! Okay, now you can't see the chess, but who cares? You can see the notepad. That's awesome. Let's put this over everything he has. Well, let's put that right there. Because I'm about to spell the word hierarchy. Hi, and you're not going to want to miss this. Hierarchy. Is that correct? Now I need to move my king. That'll be this move. If you ever cannot obey, you lose. Okay, there's one more thing. If you are missing the piece type, skip it. Okay, I think that's all the rules. He moved his king. So now I'm back to pawn. I kind of want to do this, but let's do this. This is pretty clever because I actually really wanted to just check him and then win. So now I'm on knight, which I'll go here. Oh, this is very restrictive. I'm realizing now. Now I'm on bishop and I can't move this bishop. So I'll go there. Okay. The video quality is terrible for the live stream, but if you're on YouTube, it's not terrible. And now I'm on rook. Oh, this is very dangerous here. I don't have the proper defenders. Let's take the notepad off of his pieces. I feel like that's enough obnoxious notepad for you guys. The nice thing about this stream is that there is no sponsor. Now, queen. Let's go here. Well, this is going to be kind of exciting. Yeah, because next time it's time for rooks and then queens to move. Like, he'll move his rook and then I'll move my queen here. Oh no, it'll just die later. Never mind. And then king. He kind of castled, didn't he? No, so I can't really take this stuff. Eventually he'd recapture me. Okay, we're back to pawn. Let's go here. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how the fight goes in hierarchical chess. We are now in the center. I didn't guard my e-pawn, so I feel a little stupid about that. But I feel a little smart that I'm on the internet right now. There is no sponsor to this show, which means I don't have to answer to anybody. I can just say the most random things like pineapple, and Now I have to move my knight. So is this really dumb of me? Yes, I'm being really dumb. I have to move my bishop. I'll just keep blundering things. Then I'm going to have to move my rook, which is one of my more useless moves. I guess I'll go there. Hey, now that seems useful. And then I'm going to have to move my queen. He has to move his rook. He's out of time! Yes, I'm so lucky that he ran out of time because this was not going well. It turns out it's way too much like chess for me to blunder like this because after his rook moves, I have to move my queen. Now, that looks pretty smart actually. Oh, then he would skip it and move his king. Oh, that's kind of interesting. See, he wouldn't have a queen when the rule is you skip your queen if you don't have it. But I could also go here and then he would have to move his queen. I wonder if the program would allow him to. So there's a website. Let's see if all of that will fit in there. Let's put the rest in here. Hold on. Hold on. You have to wait. Skip it. Let's go like this. If you're in check, okay, so I'm going to go to Google and I'm going to type hierarchical chess. That wasn't spelled quite right, I think. Fortunately, you can't see it. Hierarchical chess. Okay, here we are. We can actually view hierarchical chess. I'll move this knight this time. We'll see what happens. I'm more aggressive. Okay, so here's the hierarchical chess rules, and it says if you lose your knights, yeah, you skip. So what does it say about check? Check is normal and must be countered by a man of the kind which is next to move. Castling counts as a rook move. It must be countered by a man of the kind next to move. Did you hear that? It must be. So after the bishop comes the rook. So for example, if he were to play this move check, do I have a rook now? Yeah. If he were to play this move with check, I would then must get out of check that turn. So I would have to move my rook next. Oh no, I have to move my bishop next. I'm doomed. I'm going to need to play king over, and that's going to save my britches. Oh, I have to move my queen. Yeah. So this website is going to enforce check, which means I can't just leave my king next to the bishop waiting for the bishop's turn to move. But it sounds like that's the right thing. I just visited this website, which is chessvariance.com/column.dir/vc7-45.html in case you want to visit it. And then he's back to pawn. Okay, then I'll move my pawn too. I'm going to go here. I think that c3 was a blunder. I used a very clever tactic last name, which is called the blunder mirror, where you blunder so that your opponent will blunder next game by copying you. Very clever. Knight. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Do I have problems? I'm going to pretend this is like chess, and I'm going to say there's no problems here. If he takes this, I can just take him. And if he takes this, well, I've got two defenders. I can just take with a rook first. There goes bishop. What about this, though? So I think nothing interesting is going to happen here. Like, my bishop can't move again until after he's moved all his types. So this is just chess, guys. I think we pretty much just have to play chess. I thought there was going to be a lot more random attacks that could be effective. But you saw last game, my center completely fell apart, and I couldn't use the ability of the variant to save myself. I was in huge trouble. See, he's on his queen move, so let's see what he does for that. Now I have to move my queen. Okay, I guess I could have some problems there. Not really. I don't really have any problems. Oh, propose a take back. Add time. Add me time. You cheated. Add me time. Add me time. Add me time. Hopefully he's watching the stream too. Oh, now I'm going to be running out of time here. Add me time. Yes, thank you for the time. Take this back. Okay. Yes, you moved. You skipped the king move is what happened. What did I just click? Visiting things. Yes. You skipped your king move. I know that there's not enough P's in that word, but I need time. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep on moving things. Add me more time. I know that looks... Thank you. I'm not going to run out of time. I refuse to run out of time. Tim 2003, and by that I mean 3000, says the blunder mirror is real. That is a pretty good tactic of blundering in one game and then in the next game you watch your opponent make that blunder. I've seen it. There we go. There we go. There it is. Did you see that? King G1. Now I have to move my king. Oh, this could be danger. I have to move my king right here. And then pawns are going to move, and then knights are going to move, and then bishop. Okay, maybe no problem. But like if he were able to jump his queen and move here, check, I'd have to get out with a bishop move, which I wouldn't be able to do, so I would just lose. Okay, pawns. This seems obvious. I was in a debate with someone once, and I didn't even realize it. And they used the blunder mirror against me to great effect. What they did was they made a really bad argument. And of course, I couldn't beat them because they were still really good at debate. This is a person who's a real human being. Let's see, I want a knight move here. Knight, 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 knight. Let's see, I want to move my knight. Let's see, what about this move? Would that be dumb? Pretty dumb. Then bishops will move. Then queens will move. Nope, rooks. Okay, so I'll try that. I'll try that. He's SOS, sorry. SOS. SOS. It reminds me of that joke. The Germans are like, we are sinking, we are sinking, we are sinking. And then the voice comes over the radio. What are you thinking about? Anyway, the blunder mirror. I'm on a bishop move. I just cheated. I just really wanted to move that pawn. And I was also busy telling a joke. So let's see, what was I supposed to move? A bishop, right? Okay, so I'm going to move this bishop. See if I can play legally from now on. Rook move? This is so stupid. This kind of chess is very slow, it turns out. Now queen move. Maybe his queen's going to get stuck or something. What do I need to do? I need to attack things that cannot move anymore. I move my queen. But maybe there's nothing like that. And then king. Okay. So it's really good that this knight is this knight defending, right? Because if he plays this with check, that's not a pawn move. Pawn next. Pawn next. we're struggling, okay, but we're like the only people on the whole internet. Oh, undo. Okay, thank you for adding me time. I saw I was on 0. We're not the only people on the whole internet. I didn't finish my sentence. I was trying to say we're the only people on the whole internet trying to play hierarchical chess. You have to cut us some slack, but you are pawn next. Pawn next. Okay, thanks. Now, this guy's not generous with his time, so now I need to move a pawn. I'll move here. Now he needs to move a knight, and he will not win. Maybe he's noticed by now that I can recapture like this. I'm a genius. Except now the bishops don't take my bishop. Don't take my... Okay, I'll just take you over here. Uh-huh. I might lose all my bishops. I'm on a rook move now. I'll go here. Don't have a lot of good rook moves. He might play... No, he should not do that. See, if he could just guard this bishop with one of his moves, that would be pretty cool. But he cannot, and so I will take it. Queen, and I'll move my queen. Okay, I recovered. Send him a smiley face, because we're still playing chess. Let's add in some more time here. Okay, so now king. Okay, we're still playing chess. Is he going to play this, I wonder? No, because I'm going to move this pawn. First, he'll take my bishop, right? And he wants my bishop. His next move is a pawn move, so it's probably the best pawn move. Anyway, so I was debating this guy, and he used this awful debate tactic. It was like argue from stupidity, and that's a logical fallacy, by the way, where the person is being so stupid that makes their argument wrong. And anyway, they defeated me in the debate, and then they offered to trade sides. They're like, well, why don't you convince me if finally I'm like, you're so right, I don't even want to talk about this more. And they're like, okay, but what about X and what about Y? And they started taking my position, and then I'm like, well, this is going to be so easy. I need to move a bishop next. No, I need to move a knight. Oh, this is really weird now because I don't have bishops and he doesn't have knights, so he's on to rooks. And then I'm going to move a rook. Go back here. I'm tempted to play this even though it's probably really stupid. And now he has a queen move. So we're each shite one minor piece. Ooh, and now I have a queen move. Oh, he's got some trouble now. He has to move his king. I move my king. Maybe this isn't trouble. Eventually he'll mistake me. Oh, this is so weird. Yeah, like right now. Okay, so now I have a pawn move. This would be a good pawn move. Actually, because he can't move this right now. Oh, I'm starting to get a hang of this. So we swap sides and he's the, nope, you can't do that. Except the take back. It's so difficult to take back without accidentally offering draws and resigning. Very difficult area over here behind my head. Okay, so the bishop moves and then my knight will move. Oh, but if he, if he's able to take this, I could have a problem because rook would be next and I couldn't get out of check with the rook. Okay, bishop then knight, then he plays rook. Then I've got a rook. I have to move a rook. That's the rule. Then he plays king, and I play king. Okay, there's definitely some danger here. Like, if he took this with check, I would have to move a rook to get out of check. I could have some serious problems. Pawn is next. Okay, so let's play the pawn. Remember, if you have a pawn, bishop, so now I'd move the knight. If you have a pawn, but you can't move it, you lose if you can't move any pawns. So we got to keep our pawns very mobile here. We're not going to let that happen. Rook move. So I'll play this rook move. Because then I can counter this with this. Oh, but we're going to get some weird stuff going in here because I have a kind of piece that he doesn't. I have more kinds. King, king. So we're going to get out of sync, basically, in our cycles, and that's going to really mess things up. I need to move a pawn, so I'll just dink over here. Let's see. He's on... This is going to be a huge advantage for him, actually, because I have to move a knight right now. I'll do that. Oh, wait, he's on king. Yeah, this could be a big problem. Let's give him some time so we can find out how this is going to work. I have to move my rook. Now he's already on pawns. And I'm still on king. Which way is safer? Let's go here. Because I could use most of my things to escape the problem of rook takes knight. So he's on rook. And then I'm going to be on knight. But if he takes my knight, then I will not be on knight. So he's on rook. Okay. So let's give him more time to think about this. This is very fascinating. And then I'm on knight. So I'll play check. Oh, except I can't. Oh, and except that's cheating. Oh, well, I can't move my knight. I lose! No! That's crazy. After resign. Let me just double check this after resigning. If I have a piece, knight, and I cannot move it, can't move it, I lose. No! I worked so hard to win this game, and then I got second place. I have knight, let me spell here. I'm really good at spelling, and cannot move it. Frown. Good game, Aiden. You defeated me even though I had an extra knight. In fact, I lost because of that extra knight. That was amazing. That was really amazing. I want to play some of these challengers over here. I've got Zasper and Fast and Furious. Zasper wants to play a casual, like, unrated game. And Fast and Furious wants to play a game with 2 seconds added per move. So let's see if he wants to play this variant with 2 seconds per move. So let's see. Let's see if we can put the rules in here and see if he'll obey. I'm going to make sure he says yes to these rules because I have made the mistake sometimes. Like, oh, some random guy's challenging me, and I start playing chess, and I'm following the rules. Like, okay, now he's moving now his bishops, and he's just moving his pieces, and he wins like really easily. So let's make sure that he's okay with this variant. Hey, do you guys notice the new thing up there? It says ChessWhiz is streaming. They integrated streaming to this website lichess.org really tightly just this last week, and so now you can see that. It's good. He's not saying that it's okay that we do this. And he's also not at the board. So I'm going to abort you. You're lucky you've been born because that was very close to the death of you. That abortion came a little late, fortunately. If it was earlier in life, it would have been his death. Okay, let's see. What's happening? We got some chat. Chat says, what level are you? I'm level 70. Thanks for asking. Oh, no, I'm level 80. They just came out with a new expansion. Wait, why not rook takes pawn check there instead of rook e6? Rook e6. Rook takes pawn check. Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been good. I should have done that. So let's make sure that, oh, this is Aiden, so he's totally going to play by the rules. Yeah, that was great. We're 1-1. So now I want to redeem myself with another victory. Knight. I'm going to go this way. I kind of liked how that went, even though I lost. Bishop. Bishop. This opening works. You castle, and then you're not in danger. That's the rook move. Castling counts as a rook move. Does it say that? Yep, castling is a rook move. I don't know why it's that way. Okay, queen, queen. We're going to invent some new tactic here that's going to overpower him. Now, he could use the same tactic. He's moving first after all. The difference is, there's a serious difference here. Pawn, pawn, is that I move after him. So I move the type of thing after he moves the type of thing. I'm going to use that power to my advantage, to my great advantage. I feel good right now, which is wonderful. Because I was just realizing the other day that bad things are in my future. And so I really have the option between like focusing on them and then I can't stop them anyway and ignoring them. Bishop. I don't think bishops should attack bishops. I think this would be a terrible, terrible blunder because next time bishops move, he could take me and my bishop could not capture that, leading to a tired ChessWhiz. That'd be terrible. Yeah, some of the bad things that are going to happen to me in the future are, for example, like number one, I'm going to get old, older than I am now, which is very old. And that's not very pleasant. And I haven't figured out a way to prevent that that isn't fatal. Another bad thing that's going to happen in my future is all my friends are going to die. And if they don't, I'll just die instead. That's really sad too. I don't think, oh no, I don't think that's a problem. Uh, 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 I have to move my queen right now, and I don't want to move there, and I can't move anywhere but here, so I guess I will, but that's really bad because I've just lost this pawn. And then, oh, what if he moves his... Oh, I think I'm going to lose. Pawn. Okay, so if he were to do this on his bishop move, I would need to get out of check with a bishop, which I couldn't do, so I would lose. So I need to invent some trick here. You ready? I hope you're enjoying this show because I'm being absolutely crazy. Like I said, though, there is no sponsor of the show except for me, myself, and I, and so I can just do whatever I want. Like if there are 0 viewers, seriously, knight is moving now. Okay, so maybe this. I'm so good at chess. No, I'm so bad at chess. Yeah, I'm really bad. He can take this, and then his next move he can take this. Oops, I guess that's kind of bad. This variant is as stupid as the quality of the video stream. He cheated. No, he moves the bishop after the knight. Okay, so now I'm moving a bishop, and I'm going to move it right here. Oh yeah, now I can take his bishop. I think this will work great, unless he moves his queen here. I hope he doesn't do that. Rook. Okay, so it's my move on the rook. Oh, I could also take this. So let's do that. I don't know. I don't want to play rookie, whatever that is, like 7 or 70, because that would block off the possibility of this attack. Oh no. Yes, that's very good. Let's see now. I was thinking. Okay, so if I take this knight, okay. Ooh, he has to move bishop before rook. So he will move his bishop, and then he'll move his rook, and then my queen will get away. This will be great. Oh, and this will actually just be an instant win right here. No, it won't, because king will move next after whatever that is. Oh, okay, so it's my turn on king. Then pawn. Pawn, pawn. This is a real bummer. After I move my queen, he gets to move his king and take my queen for free. It's not fair, because when he moves his queen, I can't move my king and take him for free. I have to move my queen. Did you follow that? Oh, never mind. This is really good. Checkmate. Lol, I have to type LOL because I am laughing out loud. It's important to be honest on the internet. That was so great. Knight F2 checkmate, right? Because he has to move his... Nope, you can't do that. He has to move his bishop. He's trying to run me out of time with cheating. You resign. Yeah, there you go. He has to move his bishop to get out of check, which, as you can see, neither of his bishops can really be of assistance here. Let's see who's challenging me now. Zasper and Fast and Furious again. This is kind of reminiscent of the last set of challenges. All right, Fast and Furious. That was great, Iden. Thank you so much for letting me win. I appreciate. Okay, let's see if the Zasper is going to, or Fast Furious, whatever his name is going to agree to these rules. The time control is Fast and Furious. It's 1+2. But he's now at the table. You can see the green dot, meaning he's here. So let's see what he does. He says, okay. He says, yes, let's do it. I have 4 notifications. People are following me. SOS Chess Coach is following me on Twitch. And also Pran Graham Huck Huck. You guys, you should just let your parents name you. You're doing awful. Online names are so bad. Okay. Oh, you cheated already. Fast Furious. You have to move bishop. Which you can't. So you lose. You lose. You have bishop. And you can't move it. I'm just going to type until you resign. So I win. You must resign. I'm not going to laugh, but a winking face seems to be called for in this situation. He has a bishop. And he cannot move it. And it's the bishop's turn to move. So I win. You should resign now. Oh, another follower. Hold on. Borja Bauerhida. Bauerhida is following me on Twitch, following me. Yeah, that's a typical username. Let's see if Fast and Furious has the... You have to move bishop. And you can't. So you resign. I'm beating him in the chat box right now. So the chess board looks pretty balanced, but over here in this area of the screen, I am dominating him, and I think that's going to lead to my win. Because take a look right here. It says, if you are in check, you must. If you ever cannot obey, you lose. See that part? Yes, I'm winning in this section of the screen, and I think that's going to lead to my victory. You can see I'm also winning over here in the clock area. That's due to my dominance in the chat box area because I'm using the 3 areas together to enact my victory like this. This is sign language for what's happening. See how he keeps trying to cheat? You must resign. I feel a little bad right now because I do have some emotional center in my brain. It's very inhibited, and you very, very rarely see it on the show, but I do have one, and it's making me feel a little bad right now. I actually play chess. Why does he keep cheating and then taking back and then cheating? Resign, and we can play again. Yes, there we go. Let's play again, Fast Furious. Nah. I can't rematch because the game was so short. I will click the swords, and then I'll play you at chess. I'm going to try to be nice to him and give him one more chance here. There's now 4 challengers. Hey, guys from the chat. Anyone else's stream not kicking to HD? Yes, Max VMV. I am streaming with a tree. That is a losing move because your bishops will be stuck. Okay? And there's no offer take back, so I'll just abort and rematch. Let's put the rules in here. My tree is my Wi-Fi. I'm using a tree for a Wi-Fi router, and so it's slow. So yes, you're lucky if you get all the frames with multiple pixels in them. Like if it's one large brown pixel, that's the chessboard, and you should be happy you can see it. But if you just see like half a pixel, it's better than nothing, which is, by the way, impossible because pixels are atomic, if you know what I mean. King of Farulep says, I think this variant can easily be made more interesting if you change the... My camera's covering the chat. Move order slightly. Maybe if you make someone move a certain piece twice before moving up the hierarchy. Rook is next. Well, I don't think so, King of Farulep. I don't agree. Now I have to move my queen. Rechess says, I can't see the clock and your rating because you're in front of it. You know what? That's a good thing, too, because my rating is like 2 digits. So it's a good thing my face is in there, so you'll still keep watching. My pawn is moving next. I'll just do this. And then my knight will be next. This is a tough variant, of course. Just playing legally is very hard. But I'm definitely liking the knight g5 that my opponent kept blunder mirroring with. So now, eventually he'll move his king here, and then eventually I'll move my bishop here and win. So that's going to be my winning plan here. The bishop moves next. Let's put this bishop. He proposes a take back. Why is that? Oh, because you have to move a knight. Okay, we're going to focus. Kartoffelsalat says his rating is over 9,000, so there's nothing to see. Oh, this is such a good move. As white, everything is better. Like bishops attacking bishops. That's an example of something that's better. Oh, no. Never mind. Apparently, that's not true. I have to move a rook next. I thought it was better, but it turns out it's only better when the other guy's not about to move his bishop, because you do get to move first, except then it's worse. Okay, so now my queen will move. Oh, good. I just noticed that. Dr. Disrespect. The clock is irrelevant because ChessWhiz never runs out of time. That's true, actually. I never run out of time, but I do get to about 0.5 or zero point 0.4 milliseconds left on my clock. Then I move. I have a lot of practice doing that. This is episode what? 299? 399? It's something 99. It's a lot of episodes, so I have plenty of practice. King move next. So this is going to be a winning move. Because when I play this, he has to get out of check. bxf7 check will win because you must get out of check with a bishop. Watch out, winking face! I can't actually wink, so I just depend on the internet for my winks. Let's see now. Is it pawn next? Okay, let's do some awesome dominating pawn. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Oh yeah, look at that pawn, man. I don't know. I'm having a good time. That's what's important. I mean, you can go on YouTube and watch something really profound, or you can watch ChessWhiz having a good time. What are you gonna do? You're gonna watch ChessWhiz every time. So much better. You can't really learn from this show. That's the downside. My knight is about to move, but it doesn't matter because my bishop is gonna move right here. He added me time. This guy's so gentlemanly. Gentlemanly. I really want to take that, but I guess I'll just move back because it would be really stupid to take that. He needs to play knight here. No, that won't help him either. He cannot avoid death. Oh, here comes the winking face. Bishop checkmate. GG. Okay, so he has to move a bishop and get out of check at the same time. Not possible. You lose, Mr. Fat Furious. It was a slip of the tongue, or a slip of the mind, or maybe it was just a slip of the banana peel. Fat Furious must resign. There's a question in the chat. He says it's Dr. Disrespect. That's not the question. Wouldn't you not be able to take king with bishop next because you need to move a rook? King with bishop. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you? He wants to play again. I think Fast Furious should get one more game because he's struggling to understand the rules and he's so close to actually knowing how to play this variant. He should get one more chance to lose here before we give him no more chances. This variant is hard to find people who will play with you on the internet. By the way, there's a lot of people in the chat right now, 4 spectators of this game, who are somewhat interested enough to be spectacling. And so if you do want to play this variant and I'm like, this has been ChessWhiz TV, you can still play it. Just message one of these other people you see in here and be like, hey, I saw you on ChessWhiz TV. Uh-oh. You don't put the that was just me commenting on this game. And then you can be like, do you want to play Hierarchical chess? Because you can't spell either. And then they'll maybe send you a message that says no. And then you won't be able to play anyway, but at least you tried. Okay, so rooks are next. Oh no, we're pretty stupid. We have to play rook b1 and rook b8. Man, I'll pre-move rook b8. Rook next, LOL. I'm so honest. I only type LOL when I'm laughing out loud. That's an important rule on the internet. If you're not laughing out loud, then LOL stands for lots of love, and you're actually sending them lots of love, which is pretty embarrassing, so make sure you're laughing when you type LOL. Okay, queen's move now. I kind of like this move. Uh-oh, there is the danger of this, which I'll have to respond to with my queen. And if I move here, then there's the danger of that, which is also bad. So let's try this. I'll respond with my queen like that. King. Man, it's a lot better if you develop this knight, isn't it? And then you can actually, oh, I'll go this way. And then you can actually castle. That's a lot better. Okay. Someone in the chat says, I don't talk to people. That actually saves a lot of time. I would definitely recommend that. Let's try this move. Knights are next. Oh, maybe I should have moved a pawn that would help me get my bishop out. That would have been smart. This is getting exciting, though, because of checks. You know, if I could just check him, I'd win kind of thing. So, ooh, bishop, but I can counter with my bishop. So I just won a bishop. That was pretty good. Let's give him some time so we can wallow in agony. No, I lost my bishop, and I have tons of time to think about that. So sad. I have to move a rook now. Let's try this. Oh boy. we're gonna lose. He's gonna win. Not sure how to avoid because I'm gonna have to move my king. Let's say I go here, then he's gonna move his knight here eventually, and that'll be check. I'll have to get out of check with a knight, and that will be really, really hard. Will it help if I move here? Oh, for my pawn move, I could go. No, that won't help me either. I could be in big, big, big trouble. So I'm gonna move a queen, and then a king, and then a pawn, and then a knight, and then I'll lose. I have to move a queen right now. He's adding me time. I don't know if I can avoid losing. Because if I go this way, he has this check, and I have to get out of check with the knight. Oh, I can move here. Okay. Okay, guys, I have a plan. I have a plan. This is totally going to work. Now, I realize I'm blundering half my army, but I'm not going to lose, and that's critical. Oh, I am going to lose. Never mind, because my knight will have to move after him. And so my moving here after his moving there, it won't help. So I think I've lost this game. You win? Do I win? Oh, I'm going to win. Oh, that's much better than him winning, because he has to move his king, and then I'll win. Thanks for pointing that out, winking face. Oh, yeah, because he has to move his king right now. Here, he's forced. And then I have to move my king. Oh, no, I'm going to lose. I can't make up my mind whether I'll win or lose, but one of those things is definitely going to happen. Pawn. So now I need to move a pawn. I wish I could check this guy. Now, a knight. Oh, he checked me that direction. Yes, I survived. If he had just taken this pawn, I would totally lose, but I... Man, I'm still playing. This is great. Okay, let's give him some more time to wallow in the fact that he didn't win. Okay, let's see what's happening now. Bishops are moving. Oh, you lose. You lose this right now. This is so stupid. I want to stay on this page, though. This is so funny. You lose because your bishop can't move. Man, this variant is so bad. Oh, fun for me, though. Fun for me. Knight b6 check would have won. Colon O drool. I can't decide if this is a really old guy whose beard is just really long. Oh, you can't see it because it's off the screen. I don't care. Or this guy. That guy right there. Or if he's just drooling. I have 4 challengers. Zasper wants to play. No, you've been so patient, Zasper. Oh, now I'm torn up. There's this thing where no, I'm declining all these people. Oh, goodbye, goodbye, Mohammed Barzak. I'm gonna play Fast Furious again. There's this thing where if you get close to somebody, proximately, I guess internet can count as close, then you feel obligated to be of assistance to them. For example, if you're walking down the street and next to the street is this gigantic lake full of water, and which is generally what lakes are full of, and then there's somebody in there drowning, you feel like you should go in there and maybe rescue them. Especially if they're like 4 years old and you're wearing swimming clothes anyway, so you won't even really be inconvenienced in terms of getting wet. Like you would definitely feel terrible if you just walked past. You feel like you should save them from drowning. And I think that's a reasonable feeling, but consider this. Hold on. I have to paste these rules before I tell you what to consider. This calls for colon D. It's nothing like a winking face. Okay, consider this. If there's someone on another continent dying of a curable disease, and you know this, oh, I have to move a queen, then you don't feel a terrible sense that you must intervene. And it's because of the distance versus the proximity. Now, I guess you could say it's because you don't know as well. Like, if you see that person drowning, you're like, you're really, really sure they're drowning. Whereas if someone's in Africa dying of malaria and you have like this anti-malaria thing that you could provide, you're just not really sure. I mean, the email could have been from the prince of Africa, and he needs to transfer his millions into your account. Pawn move. What just happened? Pawn. So I'm on knights. I'm going to try this. I like this attack. This is going to be powerful in 1.5 cycles. It's going to be a win for me, I think. Yeah, so that's part of it, I guess, a loss of confidence, but there's definitely something about proximity. He just resigns. I gotta send him a question mark, or maybe just an exclamation mark, or maybe, wait, let me do this. Yeah, send him an upside down question mark and he departs. Okay, so we have 2 challengers. We're going to take one more. It's going to be Muhammad because he re-challenged. This is so true in life. So this is a lesson for you guys. There were like 4 or 5 challengers, right? And I just declined them all. Now, Muhammad Reza-S, he didn't take no for an answer. He re-challenged, and then he got into the game. That is a reflection of life right there. That's like life in a mirror, because if you don't take no for an answer, you can do things that other people would think are impossible. The quote from Henry Ford is, "Whether or not you think it is possible, you are right." He has to play that right. That's so good. Oh. Whether or not you think that you can do it, you are correct. Meaning, if you think, oh, ChessWhiz is declining my challenge, I can't play, you're right, you can't play. Or if you think ChessWhiz will play me, I know I can get a game, rematch. Once again, you can succeed. It's all about your determination. So I'm rewarding Mohammad Reza, but not because it's up to me. It's because the rules of the universe. There's one universe that says large, massive things attract other people. That's why most fat people are married. But there's another rule of the universe which says people who don't give up, they much more often achieve their goals. And that rule forced me to play this guy right now. Okay, let's see what's happening. See what's happening. We're playing chess right now. Okay, king move. I think this is just the ultimate win. Oh, he goes over there. So I want to win. When he goes back, then I will. Okay, I want to pawn. Okay, we'll just have to keep playing chess for now, and then sometime soon I'll notice I have an instant win here. It was knight right here, wasn't it? And then the king had to choose one of these spots, and then the knight could check in one of these spots, these spots, these spots. Whoa, that's a little far. That was the win. This shape right here, this beautiful flower, it's a sakura, is the name of that flower, which is Japanese. It means cherry blossom. Knight. I love making things up. Most people don't check if you're actually right on the internet, and so you can pretty much just say whatever you want. So this would be a bad move, I think. Let's try this. Bishop, now rook. Let's go here. Now he moves a rook. Then queen. Uh-oh. Oh, I have an idea. I will move my pawn up. Haha! No, I can't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. See, I have to move my king right now, and I have to move right here, and this is going to be pretty bad here, because after he moves his bishop, my next move will be rook. Oh, rook could take. Okay, perfect. This is such an asymmetric game. Okay, so my knight. Oh, I have to move pawn next, so I will move here. Yeah, okay. Okay, pawn, now knight, and I'm going to go here, because that'll threaten some checks. If I go here, he could take me, and I don't want to do that. So I'm going here. Okay, so now but his king is going to move before I get to check him. This will be epic if I ever get to check him like that, right? It's just a win, but it won't happen because his king's moving next. So let's give him some time here. Knight. Now my bishop moves, and I'll just take this. Seems like a good move. Let's give him some more time. He said thanks, so let's give him more. This guy's so polite. He deserves a lot of time. Let's give him like 3 minutes. Okay. This is the last game, by the way. So for you 2 challengers who are challenging me right now, Jug2017, you should update your username. And Zasper. I mean, he's the epitome of people who try and never succeed. I'm declining him again. That does happen sometimes, you know. You just keep trying and trying. Oh, I seem to be royal forked here. Nope, because I'm going to move all my things. Rook is next. I'll go here. I'm going to move everything before his knight will move. Next is his rook. This is so confusing. I could barely figure out how to make legal moves. Consider consider the lilies of the field and how they grow. That's what's in the chat right now. When I was like, remember, a few minutes ago, I was like, consider this, and then I just couldn't offer anything for you to consider. Queen move now. This is very dangerous. I'll go here. Oh, this looks pretty good. The attack is on. Consider Tim 3000 wants me to consider the lily. Does he spell that right? No, too many L's. Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. Yes, you should consider that. They do not make clothes for themselves. I forget the exact words. And yet your Father who is in heaven provides for them. How does he provide for them? Well, with lawnmowers. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to move his queen. Then I'm going to move my king. I have to do that. Then he's going to move his king right here. Then the battle will start. Then I'm going to move my pawn, and I think I'll just take this, right? Then he's going to move his pawn, and he'll just take this. Then I'm going to move my knight, and it's going to be knight takes knight. Pretty powerful. Then he won't have any knights, so he'll skip that, right? Yeah. And then he'll move a bishop. Oh, never mind. I move my king. Okay, I think that was a big mistake. I can't look that far ahead because I'm stupid, but I think it's a mistake because I got a ton of things that could take that. I would think I'm going to succeed here. A pawn is next. Do this. He moves a pawn. Now, I don't have any knights, so I go straight to bishop. What should I do with my bishop? I don't know. Maybe like this. Yeah. Now he moves a knight. He has a knight. Evil cackle. So this variant is actually kind of fun. I don't know if it's very playable, but it's kind of fun. You guys should try this with your friends if you have any, because this variant will keep your attention for many moments in time. You have to move a knight. You have a knight, so that's what you're on. Are you on knights? I used to have a chess coach, and if you made a bad move, he'd say, "Are you on crack?" He was a great chess coach, obviously. But in this case, it's are you on knights? I've sent a take back. Yes, you're on knights. Sent a take back. So come on, Mohammed. Come on. You're gonna make me cheat. Oh, he adds me time. Okay, perfect. Just in time. You were on knight. Let's fix this mess. All cheating all the time. That's what this show is called. It's called ChessWhiz TV, and then underneath there is the tagline, all cheating all the time. Pretty much. Come on, this is too slow. Even I'm getting bored. And if I'm getting bored, you guys are really getting bored. So come on, let's make this more interesting for people. Maybe I should tell a story about outer space. It's so cold there, you'll just die. I guess that's not a great story. Okay, move the knight. I would think he'd want to play this move, but you never know. He moved there. Okay, so now I'm on rooks. So here, I guess. This looks like it's going to win instantly. Now he's on bishops. Bishop for you. He'll probably want to take this, but it's a terrible mistake, trust me. Then I'm going to be on queens. And this won't work because he would just take me with his king. But that totally works because now he has to move his king here, which is kind of limiting. Nope, it was oh, he was on rooks. Was he on rooks? Okay, he's on rooks. Now I'm on king. I want to play this. And now he's on king. And now I'm on pawn. Let's do that. And now he's on pawn. And then I'm going to be on rook all of a sudden. Uh-oh. I think I just lost by moving my king into a dark square. Let's go here just to distract him. Okay, so now he's on bishop. Don't check me. Don't check me, Mohammed. No! Okay, so now I'm on queen. and I have to resign. This variant is just stupid pants all over the place. Just stupid covering the room. Because I had to move my queen and I can't get out of check. I'm sending you a frown and I'm just disconnecting. But you guys can play this variant with each other. And if you're on YouTube and you're like, well, I kind of want to try this, you can post in the comments and say, hey guys, my lichess username, go to lichess.org and you can make a username is blah. And then send me a message. Let's play hierarchical chess. It's kind of hard to spell. You can try that. Next episode is episode 400, which is so cool. 400 episodes of crazy. We're going to do something exciting to celebrate that, so you won't want to miss it. This has been ChessWhiz TV. Thanks for watching.